You brought up Cain Velasquez real fast, and I guess I'll close on this just because it kind of came to me, and I'd love your opinion. Like, I was so upset.
Right.
I was so upset to see him go out and have that match with Brock, where it was like two and a half minutes or whatever over in Saudi Arabia, after having seen what he did down in AAA, where I was like, this guy is living his dream as a luchador. Double-sided question here, I guess. First of all, what kind of shape was he in when he was working with you guys? And two, what do you think happened here with this quick match with Brock over in Saudi?
I don't know. I didn't ask Cain. We kind of keep in contact, but I didn't ask him. I think that this is what I'm thinking. One of two things happened. See, what I did when I brought Cain in is we actually had him go and train in Vegas with Disco Inferno and Kevin Cross. And then we had him go over to, do you know Vinny Mazzaro?
That name I know, yes.
He helped train him in San Jose, which is where Cain lives, right?
Okay.
Then he came to Mexico, and we trained him even more with the people he's going to wrestle with. Now, here's the thing about Cain. Very dedicated, very professional, was always on time, was there early. He's got that UFC pedigree where, they're training, what their training is like. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So, right, we went out there and he fucking killed it, man. He killed it. He wanted to wear a mask. He wore a mask. And, I made sure that I put him in with good workers that were going to make him look good. I made sure that I knew exactly what he was going to do before he went into the ring. So everything was pretty controlled, if you will, right? Yeah. I'm thinking one of two things happened. When he went in there with Brock, Brock's probably thinking, well, bro, this, because Cain really, I think, only had 2 matches, the 2 in Triple Mania. So he's basically wrestling with a guy that he only had 2 matches, and then his knee was fucked up, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know how fucked up it could have been. I'm sorry. Do you have to bleep that out?
No, you can say it. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. So,
because he was doing Hurricane Ranas down in Mexico. I'm like, how bad could his knee be?
Right, exactly. How bad could it be? Right, exactly. He did a plancha at Madison Square Garden off the 3rd. So, I don't know if he went in there and he re-hurt his knee, and Brock said, wow, this guy's hurt, and, he hasn't had that many matches, but they could have done way more with him because he's very talented, So I talked to him the other day, and I was like, yo, what's up with you? And he was like, yeah, my knee's back to 100%. It got scoped. So it couldn't have been that bad because it wasn't even surgery. It was just scope, So yeah. I don't know. That's a guy that really could really be big because everybody knows he's the real deal.
All right. Well, Konnan, we'll wrap it up there. I want to thank you so much for taking some more time to chat the world of pro wrestling and MLW with me. MLW will be back, by the way, for their next big show in Chicago, April 18th in my backyard. So I hope to see you there, Konnan. You brought up Cain Velasquez real fast, and I guess